Hey busy crafters, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Jessica and we have the Springing It Up Farmhouse Style hosted by SoKate and co-hosted by Sunflower Tasha DIYs. The links to their channels as well as the playlist will be in the description box below. So on to project number 1. We started off by going to the Dollar Tree and we got that bamboo cutting board. And I painted it, all around it, in my FolkArt chalk paint in white. And then I go ahead and take this little ruler, or large ruler, and I take a pencil and I just make lines. So this project came to me from my sister Jana, and she found it on Instagram. And I don't have the Instagram handle, but mine is going to be, different. Hers was really pretty, and this is where I got the inspiration from. It was from Instagram, and if I can find the handle, I will definitely put it in the description box below. So I take my finger and I just rub the lead, and then it was a little too dark, so I just go ahead and take a chippy brush and kind of put some white back on it to try to tone it down a little bit, and then I just sanded it, and it turned out pretty decent. So I got that napkin as well as that salt and pepper shakers, or those salt and pepper shakers from Walmart. And we're starting off by taking off the stickers and the tops. We will not be using the tops in this, but we're going to get that springtime napkin and struggle to open it up a little bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and Mod Podge the napkin to this salt and pepper shakers. So you're not going to see both of them. You're just going to have to watch one. So the one from Instagram, she had 4. She used from Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree salt and pepper shakers. These ones were a bit bigger, and there was no way I could fit, even 3 on there, because these are mason jar style ones, which is perfect for the farmhouse theme that we're going for in this collaboration. So I go ahead and just Mod Podge it. Now, it didn't go all the way around to the back, which is fine. I like to finish it off. So the back is not going to be seen. So you can go ahead and just add more paper to it. It doesn't have to be lined up or anything because it's not going to be seen. So we just go ahead and finish off the little bit of the back and glue it all down. And we're going to get it all prettied up. And yeah, there I am trying to stuff the paper in there. The other one I actually cut, because I ended up getting smart. So then we're just trimming off the excess and Mod Podging it all the way down. The bottom isn't going to be seen either. I mean, unless you pick it up and look at it. So then that's on you guys. But, yeah. Once that is done, we're going to Mod Podge the whole thing. That way you can go into a bathroom, you can go into a kitchen, it can pretty much go anywhere. And then the Mod Podge is just sealing in the napkin and protecting the napkin from any moisture or anything like that. So then, when that is all done, now they're both done, and the top needed something. So I took this jute twine that I have from the Dollar Tree, and I just wrapped it around. I don't know how many times I wrapped it around. It could have been 30. It could have been 462,000. I have no idea. I didn't count, and I just wrapped it around until it looked good to me. And then I hot glued it in the back. I made sure it was in the back because the back is not going to be seen. And then I did burn off the fuzzies on both of them. So now I got these stamps from another challenge that I had recently. And so I thought, yeah, we're going to use these stamps. So I take this stamp right here, it says florist on it. And I did mark where I needed it to be. I did it off camera. But, yeah. And then I took another stamp and, yeah, it was kind of messed up a little bit. So I took another stamp. They're corner stamps, and these ones are of flowers. And what I did is put them in the corners, the 2 top corners. And then, of course, when I put the flowers in the jars, you really can't see them. So it's cute, depending on how high you have your flowers. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue the back of the mason jars. And I have one handle sticking one way and the other handle sticking the opposite direction. And we're just going to glue them to the board. And then here comes the final product with it with the flowers on it. I kind of got those flowers to pull the color out of the napkin, and it looks so cute. I want to take the moment to thank every single one of my subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Now we're on to project number 2. So we're going to start off with a project that I did way before I had my channel. It was cute, but it wasn't the vision that I had. So those colors were way too dark, and it was an Easter project. It had an Easter bunny on it. I still have the Easter bunny, but yeah, so what I did is I took off all the canvas around it and cleaned it up, you know, nicely to where we have all those. Now, I got these frames from Walmart. They came in like a 10-pack of canvas frames, and at the time, it was a long time ago, you get 10 of them for like $9.98. So I glue those two together, then I flip it over, and I add hot glue and wood glue, and then I just popsicle stick it. So I did it to stick it all together too with hot glue and wood glue combined. So, well, do you think popsicle sticks? Because that would be a weird shaped popsicle. Like, that would be a huge popsicle. So it's just craft sticks. Can you imagine that? So I go ahead and I do that around the whole entire window. Yes, we are making a window. This is Farmhouse. And although I don't do Farmhouse a lot, I think this is the second video I did of Farmhouse. But I did paint it in my FolkArt white chalk paint, and then I just staple this chicken wire all the way around it. And yeah, hopefully, you know, let me know what you guys think about my style or my farmhouse, you know, projects. I don't do farmhouse very often. My house is not farmhouse. My house is more like, hey, we like that, put it in the house. So there's no really theme to it. We do get a lot of compliments on the house because it's a lot of the stuff I like and a lot of stuff that my husband likes, you know, just mashed up together. So Farmhouse, haven't been in there, but this might go in my kitchen. So then I go ahead and trim down the chicken wire, and then I just go ahead and take those 3 little crates and I give them a coat of wax in my antique wax, finishing wax. And then this is Farmhouse, so I figured, yeah, Farmhouse needs to be kind of rustic, kind of, you know, messed up. You know, you're taking care of animals. You don't have time to keep painting your house. So there's weather to it and everything. So I can't wait till I get to take care of animals. We're counting down the days. Like, I've had pigs, I've had chickens, I've had rabbits. I had farm animals growing up my whole life, and just recently we had chickens and ducks and rabbits and all that stuff as well. I would like to get them back, but we have to wait for my son to graduate. Then we can have our farm. You know, so yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and distress these little crates. And yeah, I kind of got a little heavy-handed on the 2 end ones for some reason. Well, I know why. It's because, yeah, I started with those end ones and then... But anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and hot glue them together. These crates are from Dollar Tree, and they do not line up correctly. So just know that. Just know it's not you guys, it's Dollar Tree. Love Dollar Tree, but yeah. And I heard they're raising their prices, so we may not love Dollar Tree much longer. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and hot glue this. I did go up the middle one. I did go up a little bit to where it is stuck to the centerpiece. And I just go ahead and glue it down. It's holding up pretty nicely. And I think this one is my favorite one. Okay, I don't think I know this one's my favorite one. This one is adorable. There's the other one too. 3 is pretty cool as well. Anyways, so I just take that little round piece that I got from Amazon and I just go ahead and stain it up. I did stain the front and the back. You didn't really have to, but and I do the same thing with all those chickens. I did not, the chicken, the rabbit, there's no rabbit. The chicken, the pig, and the cow did not get them in the back. But I did take the Velcro and I did put the fuzzy pieces on each one of the animals and then the not so fuzzy piece on that little round. And we're going to put the round there. That way, if you're like out in the pasture and your pig makes you angry, you can go ahead and be like, okay, well the pig is off this and now I'm putting the chicken on, you know, because at least they gave me eggs. But yeah. So it is interchangeable. You know, you can also go ahead and put a rabbit on there. You can put a carrot, you know, anything to your heart's desire. I might go back and, you know, switch it out. Now, everybody has something that they don't like to touch. Mine is this foam stuff, guys. Like, seriously, I don't like touching this foam. There's crafters that don't like touching felt. There's crafters that don't like touching mouse traps. There's crafters that don't like touching, you know, glue. I don't care. This is my arch nemesis, is that styrofoam. Ugh. It gets under your nails. It's terrible. Now, you notice I'm not gluing down any of the florals. That way, you know, throughout the seasons, we can change the florals. So right now it's spring, and then when the summer comes, we could put summer flowers in there, roses, whatever. And then, of course, the fall and, you know, Christmas with the poinsettias and everything. So I didn't make you watch me, you do it all. But then we're going to finish off with these cattails. And the cattails I got from the Dollar Tree. And then my sister gave me a bunch of them too. First time seeing cattails at the Dollar Tree, I got excited. So then there's that. And then we're going to put the little cow there. And that one is done. You'll see it on the final reveal. Now project number 3. What farmhouse does not have Bookstacks? So we're making Bookstacks. Now I got these 3 pieces of wood from Christmas from my youngest son. Thank you, Connor. I painted 2 of them in my white FolkArt chalk paint. And then that middle one, it's actually called, it's Hello Hobby chalk paint in olive oil. Now I'm just going to throw this out there. If your olive oil actually looks like that when you're cooking, do not use it. That's not what it's supposed to look like. They take these weird colors and then they just, you know, Audi does the same thing with their sunset orange or sunset pink or whatever. It's not pink. I think it's like orange or vice versa. Weird colors, weird names. But yeah, if your olive oil looks like that, don't use it. So I staggered the books a little bit. I kind of like the way that looks. And then I cut off on my Cricut. It says Farm Fresh Eggs. And now I just go ahead and take a large strip of that same polka dot bow that I got from my aunt. And I make the awareness ribbon. And then I scrunch it in the middle. And I dovetail it. But then I messed up and actually cut it in like where it wasn't dovetail. It was the other way. So it looked like an arrow. So that's why the bow is kind of short, which it kind of works out anyways. So that one was like really deep. It was really weird. So I had to fix it up a little bit. And then because this is Farm Fresh Eggs, I went to the Dollar Tree and I got those little egg shapes. And I just stained it in my Hello Hobby antique wax. Like everything else that I've been using throughout this whole entire video, I've been using the Hello Hobby antique wax, antique finishing wax. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. So then I used that olive oil that should not be cooked with, if that's what olive oil, no. And it looked a little dark. So up against the bowl, I was like, oh, it's a little dark. So I had to very carefully put a little bit of white on there. And this one turned out really cute. Like, I think the window is still my favorite. Yeah, I think it is. But anyways, here is the final review of everything all together. So there it is. There is that. Those pigs, you know, the pig and the chicken, you know, it could be interchanged. It could be taken out. Let me know which one is the one that you like better. Which one is your favorite? I think they all turned out cute, considering the fact that I don't really do farmhouse very often because I don't have a farmhouse yet. Oh, I'm getting a farmhouse with animals included too. Just saying. And 4 dogs. 4 big dogs. Yeah. Just don't tell my husband this yet. Okay, it's going to be a surprise for him. Anyways, I want to go ahead and thank the host, So Kate, as well as the co-host, Sunflower Tasha DIYs. Thank you so much for hosting, and I appreciate you having me on this playlist. Thank you guys so much for all you do. Thank you for watching, clicking, sharing, subscribing. Remember to subscribe. That really helps my channel grow, and it costs you nothing. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless you. Bye.